welcome to a product introduction / how-to video. My name's Oliver Draper, CTO for COP. And the product we're looking at today is what I've got right here behind me, and this is the CDVI Digiway. This is the automatic door opener. Now, there's various ways in which we can use the Digiway. We can use it with standard sensors, so when you walk up towards a door on either side, it will open, which I'm sure you've experienced at supermarkets and other places with these automatic doors. Alternatively, we can wire an access control device into this Digiway. That way, when you approach the door, you use your access fob or whatever credential you're using, and it will open the door for you automatically. We'll get on how to wire those in a later video. But today, what we're going to look at, we're going to look at the inside of this device, and we're going to see how we do the initial setup, which is how we configure the spring pre-tensioner. So what we're going to do is just take this front cover off, and then we can see the inside of this Digiway. All our control settings are all done from these 5 keys here, our left, right, up and down, and the center one is our OK button. We have also got an LCD readout there as well, tells us what setting we're going into. Now, the first part, as I mentioned, is we've got to do the spring pre-tensioner, which is basically where we set the tension limit for the door. So this is the door that's going to be opening here, as we can see, so that's freely open there. We need to hook that onto there, but set the spring tension so it knows at what limit to shut the door at. Okay, so first of all, I want to press the center OK button for 5 seconds to get into the menu. And there we go, into the menu now, as we can see, and at the moment it's saying main menu and languages. And what we want to do now is scroll down to our configuration area. So we're going to use the down button to go down, and we're going to go down to calibration. Door calibration. Once we're in door calibration, we want to select spring preload. As it says there now, it says switch door to free mode. So on the side here, we've got a rocker switch, which is in number 1, which is our auto mode. We have the center one, which is turned off, which is in free mode. And then we have the top one, which is in a remain open. So it says there, reset preload value. I'm going to click OK. And now what we need to do is we need to set this to anything above 90. And we use the up button to do this. So we're at 80, 83, 85, 88. We're now at 91. So anything above 90 is what we want to do for us to position this arm into. Now, as you can see, that is not exactly lining up. So rather than going down, we keep going up until we line these up. Okay, so we got to 158 there, which is fine. As I mentioned, anything north of 90 is what we want. Once that arm is now in place, we now use the bolt in place, and we secure that with our Allen key. Now we've fixed the arm, we press OK. It's come up with the word OK. So once that's done, what you want to do is open the door or pull the door to check that you have enough tension to close it. So if I let go now, that had more than enough tension to shut the door. Okay, so now we've set the spring pre-tension. The next step we need to do is set up the door limits, because we need to tell the system how much you can open the door by, because we don't want to open it too much. You might bang into something. So we set a limit on how far the door is going to open when it automatically opens. So let's do that now. Okay, so just as previously, we hold the actual OK button for 5 seconds. We're now in our menu, and we want to scroll down. We want to find the option for our door calibration that we were in earlier on. Click OK. We now want to set the switch into free mode, as we did previous. We're not doing spring preload. We're going to go down, arm type, we've already got the arm in there, so we don't need to worry about that. Door limits, press OK. It's saying open door, then press OK. So let's open the door to the limit that we want it to. So if I open this door all the way to which I want it to open as far as, I'll put it to here. I'll then click OK. Close the door, then press OK. So again, close the door and press OK. Thank you. And then that's it. You have set the door limits. Okay, so we've set the spring pretensioner. We've set the door limits. There's one final step now, and that's to calibrate the door. It's really straightforward. Let's have a look. Now to calibrate the door, as previous, we press and hold the OK button for 5 seconds to get into the menu. And now in our menu, I'll scroll down to the same section we've been the last couple of times. Door calibration. Press OK. Spring preload, we've already done that. Go down. Arm type. Door limits, we've already done that. Auto calibration. Press OK. It's now saying proceed with auto calibration. Then we press OK. The door will now open and close 5 times to complete its calibration. Now it's completed, it's now asking us if we want to save. Click OK. That is now saved. Once that's done, we can now flick our switch back into auto mode. So there we go, everyone. That is how you do the initial configuration for the CDVI Digiway automatic door opener. Now, in our next video that's coming up, we're going to be showing you how to wire in an access control device and a maglock into these inputs and outputs on the Digiway itself. That way we're keeping the door shut with the maglock, so no one can just push and open the door. And then we're also using an access control device to actually gain entrance through that door.